Hello and welcome to the Tactical channel. I'm your host as always, Tactical, working every day to bring you the best guns, gear, knife channel available on YouTube. And today's video we're just going to look at a little bit of kit I made. It's a fire kit, and I'm just going to show you what I went ahead and put in this. Now as you guys know, fire in a survival situation or a W.R.O.L situation is paramount. You know, it's in the Dave Canterbury 5 C's, 10 C's of survival. Even if you didn't even know what the C's of survival were, you know how important fire is just to do anything, even if you're just a general outdoorsman camper. So let's go ahead and start with the outside, just what case I used. This is just a sticker I had and didn't know what else to do with it, so I just put it on here. This is a plano case. It's a waterproof box. I can't remember the number off the top of my head, but they're sitting here on the back. No. But anyway, they're available at Walmart for like $4.95. So it's a really good deal. They were almost double that price on Amazon. So Walmart was actually beating them on that. But let's go ahead and take a look at what I put inside here for the fire kit. Alright, so as you can see, this has a nice rubber seal, so this is watertight. I have a cotton bandana. This serves a couple different purposes. First of all, you can use it to fan the fire in case you don't want to breathe that stuff in. Or you'll see there's also a Altoids tin in here, and if you really got down to it and you needed to make some tinder, you could punch a hole in the Altoids tin and use this to make some char cloth. And then there's also some other advantages to having a bandana, but that's what, as far as fire making go, why the bandana is in here. Then next up I have just a small Fresnel lens. Lightweight. It's a nice easy way, well, not an easy way, but it's a nice way to start fire. This can get wet. All you have to do is wipe it off. And then it'll still work. It's a resource that won't run out, unlike a match or a lighter. This is pretty much, unless you do something to it, is always going to work. And that's something too, as you'll see in this kit, I have things that work wet or dry, because I've been outdoors before, and sometimes even though you'll put stuff in a dry box or dry place, it'll still end up getting wet, and then you're like, well, what do I do now? So there's this Fresnel lens. Then I have a small box of 50 UCO Strike Anywhere matches. Or I'm sorry, 32. They work. I've struck them off glass, struck them off plastic. Pretty good. They're cheap. Again, you can get these at Walmart. I think everything in this kit you can get at Walmart. The only thing that I didn't genuinely get at Walmart in this kit was my magnesium bar and ferro rod combo, and then the tinder that I made. Everything else I got at Walmart, but it can also still be purchased on Amazon in case you're somewhere that doesn't have a Walmart or you just don't like them. So Strike Anywhere matches. Then just a standard Bic lighter. Always nice. This is the easiest way to start a fire in here. And you know, a lot of people say, oh well, just carry flint and steel, and I used to be that way, but honestly I'm to the point now where what's the easiest way to start it? Like, you need to know how to start it the hard way, like with an actual piece of flint rock and steel, and you need to know how to use a bow and drill. But if you're out in the wilderness and something bad happened, make it as easy on yourself as you can. So have a Bic lighter. It might not work, it might work, and if it does work, your life's going to be a lot easier. Then we have a box of 25 Stormproof matches. You guys know why this is in here. And then also, this is what's in my bug out bag. But I also, for on my person, have a smaller fire kit that stays on me in case for some reason I'd have to dump my bag and go without it for some reason. I still have a way to make fire. You always want to have more than one way to do this. It's a much smaller kit, not nearly as good, but it does have some stuff, and it has Stormproof Matches, but it's in the waterproof case. So, box of Stormproof Matches. I felt like since it was inside the container, no need for the hard plastic one. Plus, it was a little too big to fit in here. Next is a magnesium bar and ferro rod. I think this is just a cheapo, like Calhoun. I forget how you say the name, but the cheapo one you can get at Dick's or sometimes Walmart. Although they've been switching brands, and now they're like $9 for that brand. But one of these, again, this gets wet, it'll still work, like the Fresnel lens. So important to have this. This is in this kit my next to last ditch effort besides the Fresnel lens. Fresnel lens is my last choice on what I can use because it depends on the time of day, and if the sun's like bright out, this will work a little bit better than that. And last is a Altoids tin with 2 Ranger bands and an extra striker for the Stormproof matches. And then on the bottom of the Altoids tin, held on by the Ranger bands also, is about a 2x2 square sheet of heavy-duty aluminum foil. And what that's for is if it is wet out, it gives you dry place to set up your fire, and it also, you can set it up to be a windscreen for your fire. And then there's other things you can use it for, signaling. You can make a drinking cup out of it if you're real desperate. Wrap some food up in it to cook it. But the main purposes of it in this kit are those 2 reasons: the having a dry place to set up your fire and a windscreen. The Ranger bands are here basically to just hold the stuff on, but they're also flammable and can be a fire starter. So go ahead and take the stuff off the Altoids tin here. And again, like I said, whenever I got out the bandana, this Altoids tin, besides holding what's inside of it, which is fire tinder, you can also use your knife, punch a hole in it, and then use the bandana to make char cloth with that. So that's another reason why you'd want a small tin like this in there. Alright, and inside here is a little bit of jute twine. Okay, not a ton there, but it's enough to get something started. Some dryer lint and cotton balls and wax. And if you can't get a fire started with those, you need more practice. This is basically your emergency stuff. If I was in a W.R.O.L situation or lost in the wilderness, I would try to save this stuff, and I would try to find natural tinder. Maybe use a little bit of this to get it started, but I would do my best to find natural resources. And then if there was a bad area where I couldn't find any, or everything was wet, that's when I'd use this stuff. So that is my own personal little fire kit that I keep in my bug out bag. Go ahead and let me know what you guys have as a fire kit in the comments below. As always, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can be one of the first to view my videos as they become available. Till next time, tack out.